Beginning the summons. The first thing I noticed when I stepped off the shuttle was the silence. Valastra Station was never quiet. It was a massive multi-species hub stretching miles in every direction, filled with traders, diplomats, warriors, and academics from more than 40 known civilizations. Yet somehow, the hangar fell into an eerie calm the moment I arrived, as if the entire place had stopped breathing. 2 towering guards approached me, both members of the Saranth people, an elegant blue-skinned race known for their height, grace, and intimidating beauty. Their golden armor gleamed under the hangar lights. "Human Ambassador Ethan Ward?" the taller one asked. "That's me," I said, trying not to sound intimidated. "You are summoned," the guard announced, "by Matriarch Lysera." My heart skipped. The Matriarch. No. Humans had only recently secured their first formal contact treaty with the Saranth Dominion. Even with my diplomatic training, I wasn't expecting an audience with the ruler herself. Usually, such a meeting took weeks, months even, of negotiation. "Did she say why?" "Yes. She will tell you," the second guard replied, tone firm but not unfriendly. I swallowed and followed them out of the hangar, walking through vast crystalline corridors that shimmered with colors I couldn't name. Every Saranth we passed stared at me, some with curiosity, others with calculation. Few whispered, "The human, is that him?" The matriarch summoned him personally. What could she want? By the time we reached the throne chamber, my nerves were a storm. The guards opened the massive doors, and I stepped inside. There she was, Matriarch Lysera, more regal than any human queen I'd seen in history books. Her long silver-white hair flowed like starlight, and her violet eyes seemed to pierce through any lie, any fear, any doubt. Standing beside her was a young woman, beautiful, poised, but with a sadness in her eyes. Her daughter, Princess Kalara. The matriarch looked at me only once, and I felt instantly judged, measured, understood. Then she spoke. "Human," she said, her voice echoing through the crystalline hall. "I have chosen you." My blood froze. Chosen me, for what? Her eyes softened, but her authority remained absolute. "You will marry my daughter." Middle, why me? There were a million things I wanted to say. But what came out was, "I what?" Princess Kalara stiffened, clearly as surprised as I was. "Mother," she whispered, "you didn't warn me." "I do not warn," the matriarch replied calmly. "I decide." She turned to me again. "Ambassador Ethan Ward, your actions yesterday revealed a truth no one else saw." Blinked. Actions. Yesterday. I didn't even meet anyone yesterday. I just toured the station. "Exactly," she said. "And during that tour, you noticed a Saranth child who had fallen. You helped her. You set aside your planned schedule. No cameras. No witnesses. You simply acted." I remembered. I had helped a young girl who had gotten her clothing caught in a moving walkway. It wasn't a big deal. Any decent person would have done the same. But apparently it was a big deal here. That simple kindness, the matriarch continued, was worth more than every diplomat who has tried to curry our favor. She stepped down from her throne. "And," she added, "you bowed to her." Flushed. She was a child. She was crying. I wanted her to feel safe. "And she did," the matriarch said softly. Kalara's eyes widened just slightly, as if something about my gesture mattered to her personally. The matriarch circled me with slow, deliberate steps. "Many suitors, nobles, warriors, scholars have sought my daughter's hand. Not one of them ever bowed to a child. Not one of them ever stopped for a stranger without expecting recognition or reward." Kalara looked away, her expression tightening. Her mother spoke again, voice quiet but powerful. I want a partner for her who values compassion over status, honor over ambition, integrity over ego. She stopped directly in front of me. You showed me all of that without knowing who was watching. My mouth was dry. With respect, matriarch marriage is a huge step. Shouldn't the princess have a say? Kalara swallowed hard. Mother, I would like time to speak with him. Alone. The matriarch considered her daughter for a long moment. Then she nodded once. Very well. Ethan Ward. Walk with my daughter. Middle. The princess opens up. The princess led me out to one of the station's gardens, a stunning place with luminous plants and floating pollen that shimmered like tiny stars. She didn't speak at first. Finally she sighed. I apologize for my mother's decisiveness, she said with a faint, embarrassed smile. She is not used to being questioned or refused. I noticed, I said. That made her laugh. A beautiful, gentle sound. She brushed a strand of glowing hair behind her ear. You must be overwhelmed. Completely. She nodded, looking down at the illuminated flowers beneath our feet. I understand. For what it's worth. I didn't know she would choose someone today. Why is she choosing at all? Yes. You're young. You have time. Kalara hesitated. My mother believes the Dominion needs stability. She wants to see me partnered with someone who will strengthen our future alliances. Political marriage. Yes. Yes. Among my people, it is expected. She sat on a crystalline bench and gestured for me to join her. I've met dozens of suitors, she continued. All powerful. All ambitious. All pretending to care about me while clearly caring only about the throne. She looked at me then, directly, softly. You are the first person she's ever chosen without hesitation. And the first person I've met who treated a child as if she mattered more than politics. I rubbed the back of my neck. That really wasn't anything special. To you, she said. It wasn't. To us, it was. There was a brief silence. Then she surprised me. Do you want this? Took a breath. I don't know. She nodded. Honest answer. My people value that. And you? I asked quietly. Do you want this marriage? Kalara looked up at the stars visible through the transparent ceiling. I want someone who sees me as a person, she said. Not a prize. Not a stepping stone. Not a political symbol. Then she turned to me. When you bowed to that child, I saw the recording. My mother did too. You didn't hesitate. You didn't calculate. You simply cared. Her voice softened. In our world, that is rare. Middle the tests. The matriarchs summoned us again that evening. This time she put me through questions. Probing, strategic ones. About my views, my morals, my intentions, my fears. Every answer was analyzed. Every hesitation noted. And yet, she didn't intimidate me. She didn't try to trap me. She simply wanted to know who I truly was. Kalara watched quietly the whole time. At the end of it, the matriarch said, You are more honest than any noble I have tested. I approve. But Kalara raised her hand. Mother, I wish to speak. The entire chamber froze. She stood tall, dignity radiating from her. I do not want a forced marriage, she said. But I do want the chance to know him. To see if the qualities you admire are qualities I can trust. The matriarch's expression softened. You want choice. I do. And you believe the human deserves one as well. Yes. The matriarch nodded once. Very well. Then she looked at me. You will remain here as an honored guest of the Dominion. Courtship between you and my daughter will be permitted, but not forced. She raised a hand. But know this, Ethan Ward. I chose you because you showed a heart worthy of royalty. You may choose to accept or reject my offer. But if you accept, you will have my full blessing. Ending. A decision made. Kayla walked me back to my assigned quarters. The energy between us felt different now. Warmer, more open, less pressured. She stopped at my door. So, she said softly, will you stay? Took a breath. I'll stay, I said. Not because of destiny. Not because your mother chose me. But because I want to know you. The real you. Her eyes shimmered with surprise, and something gentler. Then, I would like to know you too, Ethan. A small, hopeful smile formed on her lips. As she turned to leave, she paused. Thank you, she whispered, for treating me like a person, not a political future. Smiled. For what it's worth, Kayla. You deserve nothing less. The doors closed softly behind her, and I realized the matriarch wasn't the only one who had made a choice today. I had too. And Kayla, maybe she would soon enough.